Mrs. Aisha Ahmad Sharif, Chief of Mission and at the International Organization for Migration. We also extend a warm welcome to the esteemed representatives from government entities, labor unions, private sector companies, and international organizations. Your presence here highlights the importance of this topic and your collective commitment to promoting safer and healthier working environments across the kingdom. Our sincere appreciation also goes to all.
So we have the fire exit in case of anything happens. Just proceed to the fire exit. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, violence, excellencies, distinguished guests, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to this important workshop. Just allow me first to convey the best wishes of our CEO, Engineer Yasser Al-Qasi, and his apologies actually to attend this event because it is again outside well, I'm standing here actually wearing two hats. Not only GBRC hat, but Bahrain Health and Safety.
From the beginning. Guys, we don't want the problem to happen to stop it. We need to prevent. It contains what? Electrolyte. But I have them. Now, if you're sitting here in a cool place, okay, and you're drinking water, do you need Pocari Sweat? I don't need it. Alright? That's very important. You need to know, everyone. Okay? factors. Work rate. As I mentioned, do not push them to work, and you have actually the temperature outside is 50, and you want to finish this job, and that's wrong. Isolation, working alone. Now we do have buddy system. Buddy system, كل واحد مع واحد في الشغل. You cannot leave them.
If you don't mind, I'll start with you, Mr. Nadeem. You spoke a lot about the heat stress and the work that Vacuum Energy does. Perhaps we can start off with a question around, you explained a lot about the short-term exposure and what that can be. So how does long-term exposure to high temperatures contribute to chronic health conditions like heart disease and kidney disease? What are the key signs and symptoms that individuals should be aware of? Just turn on your mic as well so we can hear you.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Actually, it's a very interesting question, and a question that we usually don't get. But you just mentioned the cardiac problem. Now, أمراض القلب طبعا معروفة. I'll not explain about the cardiovascular system. We're not here to know about it, but how advanced that can things get complicated to the heart when you are getting dehydrated. As you know, our blood, our heart pumps the blood. With the blood, we pump the fluid will be coming to the body to cool it down. You keep exposed to the sun again, you will be having a cardiac problem. We call them arrhythmia. What happened to the heart rate? It increased. All right. Now, what happened to the blood pressure? It falls because you don't have enough fluid, and that actually can cause life-threatening cases. For example, I just mentioned that the arrhythmias, irregularity of the heart rate, all right, and even the ECG, you see the heart rate are missing, things are.
Obviously, the workforce. What is the most important aspects that you see in making sure that delivery drivers remain included from Bahrain's summer work plan? What are the barriers to include them? How can we better protect this highly exposed group, especially given their vulnerabilities as well?
Thank you for this question. Starting from this year, Mr. Labor has changed the regulation to extend the work time from 2 months to 3 months. This was based on evidence that someone is putting it down by time, year by year, and we have to start early and finish exactly. We think that this will be impactful for saving lives. Your question about some challenges about delivery, especially the food delivery sector, with discussion with our partners, the representative lawyers, the representative trade unions. We have also had discussion with the other government entities about the best way how to protect this vulnerable. Conclusion for this year is it's impossible to work on this kind of activities right now because of some barriers. The first barriers is the enforcement. Who will do the enforcement? Because Mr. Labor is working in work sites. We don't have the government by Ministry of Material. And it's very complicated to distinguish between which user of this motor badges, delivery workers or other kind of business. This is one barrier of that. So to resolve this, we have started talking to the companies, the company that run this kind of business like Malabar and Jais, to provide other courses. And they are did great kind of let's say they do great solutions. I think maybe some of you heard about the cooling cabins. This cooling cabins can be used by the drivers while they're working to rest during their work, and if they need to rest, they will have around 12 cabins around the runway to rest there. And we have also talked with other solutions just to protect this kind of
whilst large companies have very strong occupational health and safety measures, many small and medium enterprises don't. So what practical support, training initiatives, or regulatory guidance can help smaller businesses protect their workers from heat stress?
First of all, the right to big companies, they have that. As Sandy mentioned before, that they are doing in contract, okay? But there is also subcontractors. When you are providing campaigns, okay, in big companies, it's including the subcontractors to be also aware there is different culture. Also for the campaign, we are now doing campaigns in the companies, like we have been to Asri, we have been to Surel Ali, we have been to NAS, we have Tadatifa. We are aiming for the so we are reaching from the companies. We are giving around, you should multiply by 50, you are training 50, but it will reach for how many later? Yeah, 50 from the workers, 50 from the subcontractors, I'm giving you not the real number, it's more, because on site it will be more and more, okay? With the translate, with the giveaways, with the awareness, you are reaching for these small companies or small contractors. It will go on and go. Also, we are going on site. We want to reach this city because we have different workers and different cultures. It's difficult to reach them because they don't have this capability of awareness.
Thank you so much, and I think that leads me very nicely to my next question to Sarah. It's about enforcement and looking at the government regulations such as the midday work ban. What is the initiatives that you're doing at the moment to ensure that this is enforced and that you are preventing heat stress amongst outdoor workers across the different companies?
Thank you, actually, for your question. As you know, we are in federations. We are looking at the labor rights and dignity at work. And since this kind of rules and regulations are from ministry languages, there are several wide range of languages of workers in Bahrain. And actually, this kind of activities that we will each year, it is something that we can say it is a must, because since we take care of the labor, we have to make them aware that this is your right and it's for your benefits. This is how we can enforce the law.
From the Bahrain Chamber of Commerce. Of course, it says that projections are showing that up to 4.1% of working hours in Bahrain could be lost with regards to heat stress. And I think earlier also one of the panelists mentioned about the fact that a lot of businesses, of course, their business-oriented aspect would be about production loss, mostly in construction or otherwise. What are the broader economic implications, obviously, and how can they be mitigated through actual planning and adaptive planning?
First of all, point and advantage